Simply Good, Cooking with Rebecca. Today I'm making a vodka sauce with farfalle pasta. This is a tomato-based sauce that's just a little bit different from your typical spaghetti or marinara sauce. So I like to make it in the winter. I feel like it's a little bit more of a hearty sauce, so it goes great on a cool winter evening. First thing I'm going to do to start this dish is get some water boiling for my pasta. Okay, I have my water coming to a boil on the stove. Next thing I'm going to do is get my sauce going by chopping one onion into about a half or a quarter-inch dice, and then I'm going to peel 2 cloves of garlic. Alright, now I've got my onions chopped and my garlic peeled. We're just going to move over to the stove and get our sauce cooking. Okay, I've got my pan on a high heat. I'm using a wide pan because I like to toss my pasta with my sauce for this dish and just mix it all up in one pan. First thing I'm going to do is get some fat in the pan. I like to use a combination of butter and olive oil for this dish, so I'm going to be using about 1 tablespoon of butter and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. You can easily use all olive oil or all butter. Okay, once your butter has melted, go ahead and add your chopped onion to the pan. Okay, I'm going to turn my heat down just a little bit once my onions are in the pan. I don't really want to caramelize them, just sweat them out and get them a nice soft texture and translucent color. It's going to take about 5 minutes. I'm just going to let them sit here and cook. Okay, now my onions are nice and soft, translucent. I'm going to be pressing in 2 cloves of garlic that I peeled earlier. After your garlic has been added and just cooked in there for just a few seconds, you're going to add 1 can, 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. Okay, after my tomatoes are in, I'm going to be adding a 1/4 cup of vodka. Use vodka in this sauce because there are flavors in tomatoes that can only be dissolved in alcohol, and you use a vodka because it dissolves the flavors in the tomato but does not add flavor to the sauce. So it's 1/4 cup of vodka. Alright, I've added my vodka. I'm just going to reduce my heat to medium-low, and this is going to simmer for about 10 minutes. One great thing about this sauce is it can simmer for 10 minutes, or you can leave it at this stage for hours. Sometimes if I have time in the middle of the day, I'll make it up early and then just let it sit on the stove until about, 10 minutes before I want to serve. When I drop my pasta, I'll finish off the sauce. So this is going to just sit here for about 10 minutes while I drop my pasta and wait for that to cook. I've used a farfalle pasta for this dish. It's my favorite. You want to use a pasta that'll hold up well to the kind of hearty texture of the sauce. So farfalle works really well, or a penne would be really nice. I wouldn't use a long pasta. It's just the sauce won't stick to it properly, so you want to use something that's a little thicker. One of my favorite things about this sauce is the red pepper flakes. They give it just a little bit something different, just a little bit of heat. You can use about a 1/4 teaspoon. You can use more or less depending on how hot you'd like it. Alright, my pasta is finished cooking, so I'm just going to strain that and let it sit while I finish off my sauce. My sauce is cooked for about 10 minutes, so now I'm going to finish it off with just a few grinds of black pepper and 1/2 cup of cream. Okay, I've stirred in my cream, so I just need to add my pasta. And that completes our vodka sauce with farfalle pasta. It's great for when you want a pasta dish that's just a little bit different. It's nice and comforting, so it's great for cooler weather. Whenever you enjoy it, it's simply good.